If you want to hear something that's going to cause your business partnership to be the greatest asset in your entrepreneurial journey and not what tears it apart, then listen to this successful entrepreneur talk about his 5 secrets to his thriving partnership of over 30 years. Listen into the boat now while we fish, and Todd shares with me how these 5 things turn pressure into purpose and challenges into connection. How long have you had a roofing business?
28 years now. When Jackie's father, who my wife now, I was dating her, and he was like, hey, come work for me. You can do some sales to figure out what you want to do. And I thought, yeah, this will be about 6 months. I've been in it 35 years now. So.
Did you take over his business, or did you start your own?
Yeah, he passed away. So it was time that Jackie and I decided, hey, we need to go start our own company. Jackie grew up in this industry. And so we got married. She knew it. She knew what it took.
Wow.
She knew the hours it took. She had grown up, working late, as a kid with her dad in the office, in the back office, and kind of like I did. We both knew it was you just do whatever it takes to get a business up and going. And so we both kind of had those expectations.
You guys have defied odds, man. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Todd and his wife, they have very similar expectations of entrepreneurship. They came in understanding what it's like to run a business, so they were very well matched, and they had very similar life experience expectations. So for them, it might be like one look across the room while that investor's talking, and they're already in sync about how they want to respond, right? So that life partnership has given them an edge if they're staying in that healthy space of communication and trust.
Finally something.
Boom. Come on, buddy.
Something to put on the dinner table.
You got catfish?
No, just this is what we're trying to catch right here.
Okay.
Largemouth bass.
Nice.
Y'all ever have times where you like, shh, don't talk about work?
Oh, yeah, daily.
What does that look like?
It's usually at home where we just, sometimes we need to talk about stuff and it's okay, but there are definitely moments where, I'm done, she's done, at different times. She wants to talk, I want to talk.
Yeah.
And we're just like, I just can't do it right now. I don't want to hear it. It's stressing me out. I don't have an answer for it. So I just need to sit down and not talk about work right now. So yeah, we have those conversations, and we're pretty good about it. We'll give each other space and all that as long as we can come back to it in a reasonable amount of time. And
it's really important, those boundaries. And you need them, whether you're married or not, in a partnership. You need to be able to say, I hear that this is really important to you right now, and I can see in your face, you're frustrated, you want to talk about this. I don't have the capacity right in this moment, but I would like to come back to this. Can we put some time on the calendar later? Or can we do this first thing tomorrow? Because maybe, because that person's like, I'm dealing with some personal stuff and I can't be there. But the more that we are letting each other know, because if that partner was like, I really need to talk to you, and they're like, yeah, whatever, I can't talk right now, that's very different than I've got limited capacity and I want to hear you, but I'm going to have to come back to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
So that helps in marriage, it helps in business.
Understanding the space, you do your roles and they do their roles. That doesn't make it perfect all the time, but it helps us to have some clarity on what everybody's called to do.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been a growing process of finding and respecting each other's abilities.
Yeah, I think we've kind of figured out that my space was running the outside of the business, outside the office, and her gift is the inside.
Yeah.
And so she's a super marketer. She loves to market, call people.
There's actually a clear delineation for them of how they show up. And he says, she is this is her superpower. It sounds like her ability to do the operations, the communication is that's her skill set. And he really steps in, supports her in doing that. When you have really clear roles and you respect that that's the role of each, it goes a lot more smoothly than when you kind of say that, but then you keep sort of being like, oh, but I really like doing that too. And sometimes, we kind of step on each other. Really, you're kind of sabotaging yourself. So you really have to work consciously on trusting that your partner's got this.
There we go. We got the skunk off Uncle Todd.
We did. We did.
All
Oh
right.
boy. All right.
Here, let's get that. Let me put this guy in the box.
We found a rookie fish. He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, you got him good. All right,
All
get
right.
you another.
Try to celebrate the things the other one's doing well. Just cheer them on. I'm always telling Jackie, I mean, it's like once a week or every other week I have a customer tell me, that lady is amazing in your office, She's so helpful when I call. And so
Yeah.
and then she's like, do you tell him I'm the owner?
Humans love to be seen, acknowledged, and appreciated. Doesn't matter who you
Yeah.
are, how old you are. It's like that's just a core part of our belonging, our need to feel a sense of belonging and connection. We kind of know that in our romantic relationships. Oh, love languages, I need to meet my partner. But we forget how important that is in our business relationships. I guess the question is, have you recently expressed,
Mhm.
how much you appreciate about what they do? I would
Yeah.
suggest putting it into your like weekly business check-in.
Mhm.
So if you meet with your co-founder once a week or however you do that, maybe begin some with gratitude and begin your meeting with some affirmation or gratitude. It can just be like, what am I feeling grateful for in the business this week? What am I feeling grateful to you? What have you done as my co-founder here that I'm feeling really grateful for? And what's something I'm feeling really grateful for that our team is doing?
There we go. Swing it in here. Swing it in here.
Coming behind you.
There you go. That's Todd's like, all right, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I need to give
All
you
right,
some.
all right.
I
Here,
need to give you a little.
grab you a worm, put on there.
Oh yeah. Starting to enjoy this.
This is what we came out here for, Todd said.
It all of a sudden got fun. Like I said, those first 5 or 10 years, we were just trying to survive.
Yep.
Week to week paychecks, just holding on. Need a sale, don't have a sale. Until we learned how to ride the financial ebbs and flows, we were just living in stress and anxiety, just all the time. And so we had to change our lifestyle a little bit, to be able to do that, to be able to sleep good at night. It was a 5-year window of us just, not really battling each other, but just battling our desires, and our expectations, and having to reframe new expectations of how we were going to live. But yeah, it was a big part of our journey, because that was what helped our business make it.
The finances just aren't rolling in, flowing in, whether or not you got a lot of debt or not. Like, how can a relationship not get so tense? And what are some things maybe partners can do, or marriage partners can do in this case?
Being able to have open, honest conversations with your partner about this is stressing me out, it's limiting my capacity, and have the emotional awareness to tell them what's going on with you. And then also take the time. What do you need to do to be more regulated? Because honestly, if your nervous system is calmer, you're like exercising or going for walks in nature and just trying to calm your body, you're going to have much more access to your frontal brain. Your prefrontal is your executive functioning.
Yeah.
And that's the part of the brain you need to help figure out the finances, right? Something you might want to say, how do you manage financial anxiety?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Because some people are like in denial.
Yeah.
They're like they have the shortest runway, but they're just not going to pay attention to that, and that might drive their co-founder crazy because it's like, oh my goodness, we are running out of money in 2 months, and you won't even talk about it. So there's that. Some people are in more
I'm
denial.
avoiding attachment. That's part of me.
And then there's other people like super anxious, like your runway is 6 months. And for like a startup, that's actually pretty good. But this person is like, we're running out of money tomorrow. We're running out of money tomorrow. Like they're hyper anxious about just the 6 months. That's actually pretty good. And to be clear, this is not like, oh, this is how I manage it and I have no responsibility. It's just, this is how I manage it. Please give me some grace, compassion. And then this is my responsibility to keep working on doing this differently, though, because I can't be in denial. I need to work on this. And, or I can't be freaking everyone out and running up the flag and the whole team thinks we're running out of money tomorrow.
Being on the
All right.
podcast,
It's been
and
a-
sharing your heart, sharing your life with us. And,
Been a privilege.
you have caught a bigger fish than me today. I'm going to swim, but you said you just want to as well, so.
I want to follow my leader.
Oh, you do? Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, baby. That's chilly.
That feel good, bro. It does feel